We're live now. Good afternoon. How y'all doing, man? Yes. Bunch of nitpickers y'all are. So yeah, so it's 5 minutes after 3 o'clock. So what? We're here. Give thanks, man. Welcome to the Chill Radio Show. I'm your host, Harry. And I'll be with you for just about 2 hours. Yeah, just about 2 hours. And that is 2 hours of Bajan culture, entertainment, and of course, healthy, conscious living. And I am excited, feeling fussy this afternoon because we have got our first professional guest for you. That's right. We have got Linda M. Deane. She's going to be our main guest. She's going to be our main focus for today's edition of The Spoken Word. Excited. I'm fussy. Color me this Sunday, y'all. And of course, all of this, thank you. All of this, we got to say thank you so much to FCIB Foods, healthy, conscious living from east to west and back. We have got More Lava Entertainment, live studio production, a record studio, and of course a record label. And then we've got to tell you some more about Foundation Groove also. One of the reasons that we're here this afternoon. Stay with us though. We're going to tell you more. And if this is not the first time you're joining us, you understand our running order. We've got Chill to This at 3:30. That's where we just take some time to chill out, you know. Of course, our theme here every Sunday is all about resetting and reclaiming the smiles. The smiles that the week has knocked out of you, and of course, your anticipation of Monday, you know, smiles at Monday. That's what we're doing here. We've got Eye on the Community at 3:45. We've got the good news, the only kind of news we have here at 4 p.m. And at 4:15, our guest, Linda M. Deane, the Summer Storyteller. She's going to be bringing her wit and her words to us, her take on the chill. And as I said, Festival Chill at 4:30. It's all about the festival. Crop over is in the air. Yes, indeed. So we've got that out of the way, and before we even continue, remember last week I was telling you guys about a jam that we're going to be having at FCIB. Well, Foundation Groove, that's right. We'll be telling you more about that. And appropriately, that is set in our good news today. So stay with us here on the Chill Radio Show. Little saffron echoes just to set the mood right, and we go straight into the festival. We starting off with Cam, this one called Ease and Flow, as we ease and flow into the festival and into the chill.
Slow, nice and slow. Take it slow, take it slow, take
of course, guys, we're going to have a lot of Afrocentric. I guess that's the word that people are going to use this month. It is all about Heritage Month. We're focusing a little bit on the heritage. And we're going to be letting the music speak for us in several instances. Again, if you're just joining us or if you are joining us later, remember, guys, to leave a message. Leave a message in the comments below so that we can hook up during the week. Come on, I give you a shout out next Sunday. Yeah. In the meantime, we want to say a special good afternoon and hurry up and get better to this young lady right here. Kitty, what have you done to yourself, man? Like, seriously speaking, I told you last week and perhaps the week before, this is crop over. You cannot be injured at this time, DJ Kitty. This is her first release ever for any crop over ever. Her first song ever that she's released. We're looking forward to getting more from her as the festival continues. But right now, a little laid up.
Rum in the party, salt on your skin. You laugh in my ear, music spinning again. Plastic cups sweating, your hand in mine. You pull me closer, say we got time. Drinking rum in the party, dancing with my partner. Body on my body, pull me even closer. Turn me around slow, let the world blur further. Drinking rum in the party, dancing with my partner. Hey, hey, lights in the courtyard, bare feet on stone. My hair getting tangled, your shirt half gone. You steal my straw, then steal my breath. We move like we're the last ones left. Drinking rum in the party, dancing with my partner. Body on my body, pull me even closer. Turn me around slow, let the world blur further. Drinking rum in the party.
So Kitty, hurry up and get better, girl. The world needs you out there. Come on, man. What you doing, girl? And speaking of Jam Down Party, big up to DJ Spider, Mr. Lion on this one. Of course, Foundation Group will be having their jam session on the 13th. We'll tell you more in the good news.
Let me take it to a party, a jam down party. Everyone feel irate, and the music sounds sweet. Girl alone, girl alone, girl alone. On the road, on the road, on the road. Keep whining, we jamming, we grinding till morning. Keep walking, not stopping. We jamming till morning.
You just jam me fast, you just jam me slow, you're jamming it down, 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 down. Never let me go. You just jam me fast, you just jam me slow, you're jamming it down, 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 down. Come back, oh yeah, you gotta come back, right there. You gotta come back, you gotta come back. You really, 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 really do. Come back, right there. You gotta come back.
Lady like Shanta Prince, big up to Shanta. See her all over the place, man. Like a real pop kite, a real soca baby. This one,
Bend me over, bend you really not make me
the
hot.
Jam Down Party rhythm.
Really, really work my body. You really, really turn me out. You really, really force the thing. Come give me everything. Come give me everything. Come give me everything now. Come back, you gotta come back, come back.
It's just me and you, darling. You know what to do, darling. How you like me, girl, I love you, way how you grab and hold me tight. Envy, girl, I loving it. We can party all the night, all the night. When the music hits in, I'm feeling alive, so alive, so soca in my system, I'm taking a wine. She tiny, wind up and she center, baby. I loving it. The way how you want it, baby.
I tell you something.
It's just me and you, darling.
It's not just me and you at all. Got a shout out to the birthday boy, making his presence felt in a very, very heavy manner. Good afternoon to my niece, whoever that is. I wonder what my niece's name is. Gotta say good afternoon and happy belated, man. Going out to baby brother Neil. I said baby brother and I'm saying it to your face. Do me saying. MJ, how you doing, girl?
Baby, let's have fun. You are good company. It's just me and you, darling.
Got a shout out to the entire Triple Threat family, all the stars in the making, all those hard workers, man. See them online. And those rehearsals are not easy. If you say you want to be a triple threat, you better be prepared to do some work. Check them out at www.operationtriplethreat.com.
Me and you, me and you, me and you, you and me, we can start a big family. You, me and you and me, and I mean you and you and you and me, we can start a big family. Oh God, it's just me and you.
Put it in gear. When you whine it, no basic. Cock it up now, fling your foot in the air. You cause a scene when you shake it.
I guess this one a dedication to everyone who knows that they are not basic, okay? Work in progress maybe, but never basic. If you're locked on in Texas, good afternoon to you. Michelle, what's up, man? How you and the entire family doing?
Cock it up now, fling your foot in the air. You cause a scene when you shake it. Hey, girl, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad. I can't stop watching. Can't stop watch when you walk it like that. Come closer, love it when you bend over. Girl, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad. I can't stop watch when you walk it like that. Come closer, love it when you bend over. I see you from far and I'm scoping it. Watching how you whine and you're rolling it. My girl, you're blessed, you're blessed, you're blessed, and me love.
Oh boy, I feel like I'm out of control here this afternoon. Like completely out of control, okay?
No time to waste.
My guest is arriving and she came through the back door, man.
When you push back,
So with that, man.
I is your owner.
I tell you something, Google Maps or whatever it is that's there on these devices that they've got around the place, sending people in the wrong direction completely.
Don't be having a moment.
You could do what you want.
You're bad. I can't stop watching.
If Google got plans for you, that's it.
Come closer, love it when you bend over. Girl, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad. I can't stop watching. Can't stop
Excitement, boy.
like that. Come closer, love it when you bend over.
So Miss Linda M. Deane looks like she's gonna be spending quite a while with us this afternoon. If y'all got any questions for Linda, put them in the chat.
Hey, girl, I had without a
What's that you say, Miss Deane? Oh, you got questions for Linda?
friend, you make
I love it.
center of attention. You're too bad when I drop it and go down, and you're too bad. Wanna bring you home with me tonight? You have me falling for you like a meter. Only you got eyes and only you. Got eyes and only you alone.
Yo, look at the time already. 3:19.
Only you got eyes and only.
Love it, boy. Time don't stick up for none of us. I'm telling you.
So much girl in this session. Got eyes on only you. Can't hold back my emotion. I just want jam on you. You got my head spinning, baby. Just like a hula hoop. And you're looking so clean, so fresh, girl. You remind me of Blue Lagoon.
Once again, my producer is gonna get me for this.
Only you.
But it's all good. I got information to give you. I'm gonna give it to you. Even if it's on a dinky little piece of paper. Once again, the Barbados Association of Retired Persons doing everything, I tell you, doing the absolute mostest as we get more mature in our community. They're offering a bus ride, a freedom bus ride. That's right, that's happening on October 23rd, so you have plenty of notice. Again, I'm just giving you this stuff to give you a heads up as to all the opportunities there are for us out there as Bajans. Opportunities to entertain ourselves, educate ourselves, learn a little something, you know. If you're a homebody like I am, I ain't gonna tell you need to left home. I will tell you, you gotta know more than yourself. That would be wise, just on the odd occasion that you have to leave home. But you can also check these guys out on social media, okay? I'm subscribed to the Bar Insta account, so I go and check them out ever so often.
Only you, girl.
Yeah. Bad guys in the building. I told you I'm the life for the party. Why your guys want to try collect that beat? Beating head don't gun, make me want to hack. So give me them side, Sholo Maggie. Mommy see I no be legal spender. I got a shitload of that legal tender. I'm thinking how we met is not coincidental. I can make a life just a little better. Have you ever been to Lagos? Have you been with a guy from my city? Hakuna Matata. I like your matako, matiti.
Yo, so I wonder if the Summer Storyteller has ever been to Lagos. Have you ever been with a man from that city? Don't answer me, girl. Don't answer me. Do I tell you? Don't answer me.
Guys want to try collect that beat. Beating head don't gun.
We're gonna have ourselves some fun this afternoon.
Hello Maggie, mommy see I no be legal spender. I got a shitload of that legal tender. I'm thinking how we met is not coincidental. I can make a life just a little better. Have you ever been to Lagos? Have you been with a guy from my city? Hakuna Matata. I like your matako, matiti. Le Bédou est magique. Et fille les chevaux danser. Tu es magnifique, mais la qui style élégant, enchanté. Mademoiselle, c'est le moment de faire la fête. C'est le moment de faire la fête. Oh yeah, hold your neighbor, Besuma go magnet. C'est le moment de faire la fête. Oh yeah, show them. Oh yeah, show them.
Listen, I be the reason them dancing. Dance to my music, start jonesing. I'm leaving stamp on this music. Sing, out, I don't dey paragon now. Put a thing color gun now. They maintain shana. Kalo fe pano. Amo iko ni mi mo te jogodo. To ba pano, amo ma tono. Amo Shakira, tomo alaja. To ba fuck me mo te jo lo. Sweet rhythm, the rhythm I give them. Sweet feeling, the feeling I give them. Ayipo, they never see this. This type of thing that I'm doing, yeah. Oh yeah, gon' pass up. Kutu kwao. Money get bebello. Oh yeah, and I see love. Money gon' pass up. Bello. Oh yeah, and I see love. Oh yeah, gon' pass up. Kutu kwao. Money get bello. Oh yeah, and I see love. Money gon' pass up. Kutu kwao. Money get bello. Oh yeah, and I see love. I get in my money, I spend in my money. I get it, kill away, get it, money. If you don't get money, you better find money. I know they want know. I don't dey paragon now. But I think I go now. They maintain shana. Kalo fe pano. Amo iko ni mi mo te jogodo. To ba pano, amo ma tono. Amo Shakira, tomo alaja. To ba fuck. Sweet rhythm, the rhythm I give them. Sweet feeling, the feeling I give them. Ayipo, they never see this. This type of thing that I'm doing, yeah. Oh yeah, gon' pass up. Kutu kwao. Bello. Oh yeah, and I see love. Money gon' pass. Kutu kwao. Money get bebello. Voy a decirlo. Voy a con guasa. Kutu guau. Money que bebello. Voy a decirlo. Money con guasa. Kutu guau. Money que bebello. Voy a decirlo.
I am sure that there's somebody on the outside who recognizes this one, this man, this fool right here, Mr. William Last. Yes, indeed. In just about 4 minutes or so, we have got your first show from us right here on the Chill Radio Show. You have got, yes, indeed, Chill to This.
Yeah, you know I got the vibe. Your heart to get him like your eyes. Through who talk get high. Mare rabile soba last night. I'm gonna too high. Still say I'm still the same guy. Bambota guy. You bara nigga to go Dubai. Go la kill stress city. Take my one down key 2 city. Mama give me hold it. Every be strong key pull kile. You mo that rap. Jaba coconel. I give it a banana bed.
So like I said, in just a bit, just about 3 minutes or so, we are going to be chilling to this. It's a special one from right here at home. Like all of our chill to this so far. It's all good though. And of course, we want to say a special good afternoon to everyone in the chat. Miss Whitney, Randolph Whitney, how you doing, girl? Girl, I did not even see you there. I beg at the Tyson and crew, but I didn't see you there. Yeah. So Mr. Newton and Mr. Newton, yes, in the chat with us. Yes, and we've got some good weather in Barbados. Thanks for noticing, man. Well, I tell you, she has put my plans to dust because I was just about to start telling you a little bit about our guest, Ms. Linda M. Deane. Did you all hear the M?
Yeah, we heard the M.
That's what I'm talking about. We're going to explain that to you a little bit later on. But Linda, thank you so much. You don't have to talk yet. This is just, you can just look pretty because you got on my favorite color. I think that should be everybody's favorite color. That should be a law. Yeah. We're going to be talking about laws later on too because we've got in our Eye on the Community, we've also got some laws which make you a good Samaritan. Like you have to do good or we're going to charge your butt. Yeah. So we're going to be talking about that as well. I was just about to start telling you a little bit about Linda herself. But then she came and sat down here so she could do it herself. We're going to talk to her in just a little bit. But we've got Eye in the Community coming up. Stay with us here on The Chill. Linda got me nervous. Cheese on, break. What's going on? I can't get your words called, Linda. Yeah, you waited to see if she get my run, you know, but she ain't running. So what we're doing So getting my times completely mixed up because like a novice, I almost preempted chill to this very, very important part of our show this afternoon. Very, very, very important. By the end of the show, you will understand why this is so important. This chill to this segment is where we usually we will probably get up and walk away. You will not see us. You will just have some lyrics or a mood, and you will set yourself to it. That's all it is. You just take a listen. This week we have Ancestors by James D. Lovell. You can find this one on his album, Interpretation of Traditions. Take a listen to Ancestors. Alrighty then. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was, I think, awesome. I've seen that a million times and I don't get tired of it at all. The sound of James D. Lovell captured some footage of him at the studio. Ironically enough, one of you in the chat, I believe one of you in the chat was there. I think Neil was present for that one. But yes, that was Ancestors by James D. Lovell. It is on his album Interpretation of Tradition. It's not a new album by any means, but it is still out there. So you guys see if you can get your hands on it. We are going to move on with something called The Rhythm of the Sun. No more lyrics for you for the time being. Me and Linda, we're going to have a little conversation. I'm going to be telling you two about Linda. Everything I've gone and researched about her, she is going to freak out when she realizes all the good information I managed to dig up. Ha ha ha, you didn't think I knew, right? So, you may not be able to guess this from her accent, but she is a British Barbadian poet. That's right. The Summer Storyteller, Linda M. Deane, essayist, editor, and publisher based here in Barbados. And she is widely respected for her literary work, her mentorship, and contributions to the Caribbean arts and culture. As I told you, her name, the Summer Storyteller. We're going to hear more from her in just a little bit. Just understand, though, you are blessed because over 30 years as a journalist in Barbados and the UK, and the co-founder of Arts Etc. We're going to tell you more. So guys, we're telling you about Heritage Month that started June 1st and runs until the 30th. They had their church service this morning at the James Street Methodist Church. I believe Q, you didn't go to Q last Thursday, right, Linda? Are you a Q kind of girl? No? Yeah? Well, you missed some action. That's right. They had a heritage evening at the Rock Hall Freedom Park. It was part of Q. Yeah. Part of Heritage Month, yeah. Oh, sorry. The heritage evening was at the Arlington Museum in Speightstown. And Friday the 12th, they're going to be having an open day at Tyrrell. Saturday the 13th, they're going to be having their open day at the Morgan Lewis Windmill in St. Andrew. And they've got this thing called Stories in the Streets, Linda. I'm going to talk to you about that because I suspect that you are involved in that somehow. Yeah, she gives me that laugh like, something's up. And looky here. Sunday, June 21st, at the Antiques Market in Golden Square Freedom Park, 11 a.m. until 5 p.m., you are going to be witnessing Ola Ile. Who is Ola Ile? We'll tell you more. Yeah. There's a lot more happening, but of course I'm very, very interested in the storytelling aspect, especially if our guest, the Summer Storyteller, is going to be a part of it. And of course she is also representing as a drummer out there, yes, with the group Ola Ile. We'll tell you more in just a little bit. Yeah, Linda? We'll tell them more?
We will. We will.
Good, good, good. Moving on with another one from James D. Level. This one called the Monday Symphony. If only Monday could sound like this for us. So guys, any mistakes today is Linda's fault, okay? Linda M. Deane, our guest today. 15 minutes away from 4 o'clock, time for Eye on the Community. This is where we just drop an eyeball on the community, see what's happening around us, you know, what initiatives are taking place, etc., opportunities, whatever. This time we go a little further afield, outside our borders. I recently discovered that in India, where road accidents claim more lives than many other places, a new program has been turning human capital into life-saving action. The Ra-Veer initiative offers citizens 25,000 rupees, about $250, for stopping to help crash victims during the first critical hour after injury. Known as the golden hour, this window greatly improves survival chances, yet ambulances often face long delays. Anyone, trained or not, is encouraged to step in with basic aid, from applying a tourniquet to placing a victim in recovery position. Their Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has assured the Good Samaritans that they will be shielded from legal complications, with privacy protected and statements kept simple. Each year, the 10 most courageous interventions earn an additional $1,000 reward and a certificate of appreciation. The same legislation guarantees hospital treatment for the first 7 days after a collision, with costs covered by the insurers or a government fund. Together, these measures aim to save thousands of lives on India's roads. I'm telling you, boy. That's the Ra-Veer in innovation. And I think Ra is road and Veer is hero in Hindi, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, we'll check that out. For you. Now moving on to France. The Good Samaritan law in France. Being a Good Samaritan in France isn't just being nice, it is the law. That's right. If you see someone in danger and you can safely help, you are expected to step in, even if it is just calling emergency services. Ignore it, and you could face up to 5 years in prison and a fine of 75,000 euros. The charge, they refer to it as non-assistance à personne en danger. That means basically failing to help someone in trouble. It is a big contrast to places like the US, where Good Samaritan laws protect volunteers, but they don't force anyone to act. In France, the message is clear. When life is on the line, standing by is not an option. That's right. And speaking of Good Samaritans, look what you all did. An update on NoiJoy. She is not bouncing around, but y'all, man, guess who's an outpatient? CATHY-ANN ALLMAN, mother of NoiJoy, gave us an update, and it looks like progress. In that message, we learned that Noi is now an outpatient. She, her mom, and dad, Jansen Jemmet, who has now joined them, are together at last as Noi continues to receive her weekly chemo treatments. Final lumbar puncture should help them to decide on how to proceed with further treatment. Their appetite has returned because Noi is now eating mommy cooked food again. The family continues to thank donors and prayer warriors for all the help so far. They've still got a ways to go, so don't let up now. Details on how to contribute to this family for the joy of Noi. That's right. Check the socials for the NoiJoy Fundraiser. The details are below in the description. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Gotta say good Sunday to all the Good Samaritans out there. In this very weird world that we live in, thanks for being your generous selves, man, against all these 2026 odds that we're surrounded by. Sometimes the little or big help could save a life. It could change a person's whole direction and outlook on life, for real. So big up to all the Samaritans out there, yeah? That's been it for your Eye on the Community. Stay with us here on The Chill. Remember, we do this every Sunday from 3 until 5 p.m. That's right. And of course, if you cannot join us live, we always package it and nice it up and make it sweet and everything for you guys during the week, so you can check back in. Yeah? Stay with us here on The Chill Radio Show. So I I think because it's Heritage Month and we've been talking about, you like this piece? You like this piece, Ba? You like it? A lot? Hope Ba, you like it?
I want to hear a bit more.
You want to hear? Okay. All right. She's a guest. You know this. I tell you something, boy. This woman is gonna knock me out because I gotta talk through this song. I'm sorry, you can't. But, you know the artist or something that you thinking behind the song like that. Okay, it's called "Move It, Don't Lose It" by moi. Yeah. Welcome to the Chill Radio Show, guys. If you're just joining us, we've got our first official professional guest in the form of Miss Linda M. Deane, the Summer Storyteller. She's going to start telling us some stories in just a little bit. Of course, she's going to tell us a little bit about her work as well as a publisher, as a mentor, and as an artist in this Caribbean that we live in. Yes? Yes, indeed.
Ask him when you see him if he remembers our old tree, that beautiful mahogany where he first stole my breath from me. Tell him they cut it down, they cut that old tree down, I swear. I still see us there. I still see us there. I still see us there. Ooh, I still see us there. Tell him I am listening to Jeff, but be more each day. Somehow he cries the blues away. A violin that strangely plays takes the heartache down. He ain't nowhere around, I swear. But I still see us there. Ooh, I still see us there. I still see him there. Ooh, I still feel him there. Yeah. I wonder how anyone could have a song stringing out all that hurt. Tell me something that brings and the beauty remains. Tell him that I'm holding on, keeping safe the memory of that first kiss beneath the tree, and how we tremble with the leaves.
Ms. Deane? I love it. I love it. Who is responsible for this one? I got this afternoon, guys. Quite left field for us here. Well, on today anyway, because it says here it's called Still There, and it's by another lady that I know. It's composed by another lady that I know. But I'm going to leave Ms. Deane. I'm going to leave Linda Deane, our summer storyteller, to tell you all about this song. It's called Still There. Yeah?
Still There. This is about 5 years ago. My sister, Susan Deane, said to me, send me a poem or turn a poem into a song. She wanted some lyrics.
Yeah.
So I chose what I thought was a song that I'd written, sent it to her. She said, it's still a poem. I want lyrics. You know? So I had to go back to the drawing board. I songified it, if songify is a word.
I think I would have used that at some point as well.
Songified it, sent it back to her, and she said, Linda, it is still a poem, but she's going to use it. And she took it into the studio. She got the amazing Kashida Dottin to sing the vocals. Sue is doing background vocals, composed, arranged music, and played all the instruments.
Yeah.
And I love it, and not just because it's my words, but I just love it. I love what the two of them did with it.
Good. So that was just a quick, some quick information on this song. I know you guys are probably saying, like, how come she play that right there, Well, I had to do it because really and truly I got it this afternoon. We've got so much. Linda is not coming to spend 5 minutes with us. She's going to be here for a while. Like I said, we're going to be picking her brain. Just about 2 minutes now away from 4 o'clock. But that is your first piece. And I have to tell you, if you get a reaction like what we got in the chat there just now, yes, the younger Mr. Newton reacting very differently able. Okay, here he says, big up Susan Deane and Kashida.
Yes.
So yes, we're going to big them up, for real. Thank you very much for that one. Thanks for joining us in the chat, guys. Thank you for your encouragement. Y'all real chatty up in there, though. Michelle, how you doing? How you feel about that one? It's called Still There. And we are getting ready, like I said, for the news, the good news. Stay with us here on The Chill. Take a listen to this one. It's going to take us up to the top of the hour.
I am listening to Jeff Buckley more each day. Somehow he cries the blues away. A violin that strangely plays takes the heartache down. He ain't nowhere around, that's where. But I still see us there. Ooh, I still see us there. I still see him there. Ooh, I still feel him there. Yeah. I wonder how anyone ever saw stringing out all that hurt. Tell him that I'm holding on, keeping safe the memory of that first kiss beneath the tree, and how we tremble with the leaves.
And there we go, Kashida Dottin. This one written by my guest, not yours. Linda Deane, the Summer Storyteller. Linda M. Deane to you, the Summer Storyteller. And of course, composed and arranged by Susan Deane Beckles of the Deane Days Band.
That's right.
Yes, I remembered everything. I feel good. Yes. So guys, guess what time it is? That is my news theme, Linda. It's time for some good news.
Good news.
Yes, yes, yes. Some good news. In our first item, well, before we even get to that, we got to say thank you so much to FCIB Foods. That would have been remiss of me. Yes, FCIB Foods, providing healthy, conscious lifestyle choices from east to west and back. The FCIB Vegan Burger Patty is a unique formula of select and clean, organically homegrown foods, skillfully hand-thrown to produce the most mouth-watering vegan burger patty. Freshly made to order, it's textured, tasty, clean, and with nature's own preservatives. Get yours today. So guys, you know we always have something for everyone here in our good news. This time, it's for the movie makers among us and their fans. Two independent YouTube horror movies, Backrooms and Obsession, produced and directed by YouTubers, have significantly outperformed the latest Star Wars film at the box office, indicating a shift in what you guys are watching. Backrooms, directed by a 20-year-old Kane Parsons, made $81.5 million in its opening weekend across the US and Canada, with global takings reaching $118 million, setting a new record. Meanwhile, Obsession, the directorial debut of 26-year-old Curry Barker, has secured second place with $26.4 million, surpassing Star Wars. Wow, guys, how is this even possible? The success of Backrooms, a viral web series, highlights the potential of online content creators to attract a young and diverse audience to cinemas, with 86% of its viewers under 35. Industry experts are suggesting low-budget, internet-born films are demonstrating that compelling content, regardless of budget or traditional origins, can draw audiences to the big screen. So that is a vote of confidence, a note of, inspiration to all our local movie makers. Meanwhile, in Papua New Guinea, there's good news. They've achieved a dramatic victory against malaria using current methods of prevention, testing, and treatment. The country has cut malaria deaths from 13 per 100,000 people to just 1. That's right. They still account for 90% of all malaria cases in the Western Pacific, but the fatality rate is falling fast. They recently had their health authority meeting. The National Malaria Coordinator, Lucy Daly, highlighted the progress. In 2000, malaria claimed 700 lives annually. By last year, that number had dropped to 148, including 66 deaths in the nation's most populous province. The turnaround follows expanded rapid diagnostic testing and various therapies introduced after cases peaked in 2023 at more than 913,000. The national strategy is now aiming to cut cases by 63% and deaths by 95%, with nearly all residents, get this, sleeping under insecticide-treated tents. That's right. This year alone, provincial health teams distributed nets, medicines, and test kits nationwide in a coordinated effort credited with saving lives. And our final item. Drum roll, please. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Our final item of good news, we've been mentioning it. It is official, guys. Foundation Groove Drum Studio will be hosting its first jam in about 12 years, I think. The school's tagline is rhythmic motivation. You can have a look at Linda's face and see the expression on her face, right? They're known for clinics, workshops, and yes, jam sessions over the years. Saturday, June 13th marks the start of their Saturday off-grid drum sessions. That's where the focus is going to be on technical skills and musical arrangements. So bring your instruments and come. Only instruments which do not require electricity. You understand what that means, right? Yeah. Bring your technique, bring your instrument. Come and get your muscles pumping. Bring your drinks, your snacks, your seating, your repellents, your blankets. Bring your smokes if necessary. Bring your comforts so that you can free up and play some music, man. With many former students now making their mark on the music scene, whether as performers, producers, or tutors, James D. Lovell, the founder of Foundation Groove Drum Studio, is looking to raise another crop of musicians using his unique teaching methods. He's going to lead off that first session this coming Saturday, June 13th at FCIB, right here. So I gotta move out. School starts this summer. Yeah, be a part of that. For more information, we will absolutely leave all the details in the description below, but you can always give them a call at 547-1619 to confirm your space. That's 547-1619 to confirm your space, or WhatsApp 286-9630, 286-9630, and say, I'm in. Yes, indeed. That has been your good news, people. Yes, pretty excited about that last story. It's our good news for today, but I'm sure you've got some good news unfolding around you. Just look around you, man. If you've recognized a special achievement, if you see good work happening and you believe it should be highlighted, well, share the smiles. Send your good news story to us at thechillbgi@outlook.com. That's thechillbgi@outlook.com, so that we can all share the smiles. Thank you for joining us. Ordinarily, there you go, talking to a dead mic again. But ordinarily, we would wait right up until 15 minutes after the hour in order to get started with our spoken word. But I feel I need to give you some more information. Let you understand who this lady really is, okay? Co-founder of Arts Etc. Inc. and its NGO, the Arts Etc. International Literacy, Culture and Environment Foundation, ILSEF. Yes, there you go. Editor and publisher of multiple anthologies and literary collections. Like, this woman is not making sport. She's not hurry. She's not writing a diary. This is a lady. This is this lady's life. Okay. Shouts from the outfield. That's the Art etc., the Arts etc. cricket anthology. That was in 2007. Then you had the Green Readings. I would like to say that I know about Green Readings. Yeah. Green Readings Barbados in 2012. It was only 2012?
No.
Oh, okay.
We ran that for 8 years.
Okay,
You and
okay.
James were with us
Yes.
for most of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Yo. There you go. Then she has the NIFCA Winning Words Anthologies 2011 to 2020. And then this one, I like this. This sounds real, you know. Give the Ball to the Poet. A new anthology of Caribbean poetry 2014. And then, of course, there was your tribute to Kamau Brathwaite. Yes, Kamau 85. And then they turned around and they told her, yeah, you're good. Like, you're real good. You're real good. In 2005, the Frank Collymore Literary Endowment Award, she won first prize and the Prime Minister's Award for Cutting Road Blues, a narrative. 2016, again, the Frank Collymore Literary Endowment Award, the second prize, and the Prime Minister's Award for Bridgetown. Yes, lots and lots of work she's done. As I mentioned, a creative writing tutor and mentor. She offers workshops and guidance under the Summer Storyteller brand. Thanks for telling me about that, Linda. I'm going to have to be registering. Yeah. And then there you have the children's writing that you've done as well. Tell me a little bit about that. Tell me about the writing that you have done for children. I have here Laughter in a Tin.
Yes.
Omolaro is Bowling, which I'm expecting to hear a bit of this afternoon. And Jojo Johnson, Chant for a Cricket Hero.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm inspired by children. My own children, who are now big people. But from the time that they were little and could talk back to me. Right, inspire with their ideas, just the way they see the world.
Yes, yes.
And going into schools as well. The NCF sent me into a lot of schools under their WISE program, and just being surrounded by primary school children, and then later on, when I got braver, secondary school children, reading to them and hearing, just experiencing how they feel about Barbados and the world. That and then in turn informed my own writing.
Okay.
You know?
Interesting. So
Yes.
inspiration from children.
Yeah,
and this is
absolutely.
not just writing for children, but this is your writing in general, you would say, that they inspired you?
Yes. Yeah, I think so, because, you know, I don't think we're doing a good job of it, leaving Barbados in a good state for the next generation. So that itself also forms.
Are you
a lot
saying
of
that
what
we're
we do.
messing things up right now?
Oh, we're messing things up
Yeah?
big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But I think there are enough of us. So you and James are here doing this, right? This is community. This is trench work. It's beautiful work, right? I only have a bottle of water, but I raise it to the two of you
Okay.
for what you're doing with Foundation
Thank you.
Groove.
Thank you.
You know?
Thank you.
So this is real work. This is what I call real work.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Could somebody please tell her that we're talking about Linda Deane
Oh,
today?
sorry.
Linda M. Deane, the Summer Storyteller.
I'm
Thank
just
you, though.
recognizing that
I
we
appreciate
are
it,
in
though.
the trenches together.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
to be. You know, there. I'm sure that, you know, your style of dress, the way you conduct yourself. That's not everybody's behavior. That is the behavior of somebody who's thinking or maybe seeing life from a different perspective. You have several perspectives from which you write. What is the easiest? What is the just? This is just what I'll write today. This just comes to me. What's the easiest outlook from which you write?
About the environment,
Yeah.
about the landscape, wherever
Okay.
it is.
Okay.
If it's Barbados
You're
or
a
elsewhere.
nature baby.
A nature baby, but through the filter of jazz, which I love.
Okay.
Right, so taking a jazz approach to anything that I do.
You're from a musical family because Susan, Deane Day's band.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
So
our
you guys-
cousins,
yeah.
across
Okay.
the divide are all musical. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Nice. This is very interesting. This is another side. So it is no surprise then that you have decided to dabble with percussions and with drumming.
I had no idea that was going to happen, Tony. If you'd asked me, what is it, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, Linda, you're a drummer. And I go, no, I have drums, but I'm no drummer. But all I am now, and I really don't know how that happened, except to blame Andrea Amma King.
Yes, Andrea King, it's your fault. It's your fault. Now, before we even go, even deeper. I just wanted to touch on just about everything. We understand that you are a mentor as well, and that you're into publishing. We will talk about that. We spoke this afternoon. You were a little bit disturbed. We'll get that part out of the way. I want to get that part out of the way. You told me that there's been some comments being made in the press. I have to be honest with you. I had no access to my phone for a while this afternoon, so I wasn't able to go and investigate. Tell us a little bit about what it is that has you and the community of your community of poets just a little bit concerned. I won't say irate, because I don't think you do irate. I don't know if you could picture her.
I do
face.
irate. I dance out the ire.
Yeah.
I dance it out. I gotta be fair. Okay, we are in the month of June, which is Environment Month, and it's also Heritage Month. And Heritage Month is chock full of activity, all right? And one of those things, I think, there's an essay competition that's just been launched by I think it's Pan-African Affairs, right? And the minister for Heritage, for Pan-African Affairs and Heritage, Trevor Prescott, Minister Prescott, he was at the launch and he spoke. And what he had to say had me both, okay, yes, I think he's on our side, but is he? Is he really? It had a little confusion.
Okay.
There was a little confusion there.
What did he have to say, though? We can't...
He had to say, well, there's help for writers. He was making a call for, saying that there was a need for more writers in Barbados.
Okay.
And... he seemed to be giving the indication that maybe there aren't writers in Barbados, that there are very few, we're not doing anything, we're not writing, and we're not publishing. That is not the case, and I don't think that is what he meant either, right? He was there to lend support to writers. There's this new competition, as I said. There's a cash prize attached to it. It's very attractive. And he was saying that, yes, we need support for the writers. I think that's what he was saying. We need more support for the writers. And where I would have jumped in and said, we don't necessarily need more writers, but we need a huge amount of extra support for the writers that are in Barbados already. Yeah? If we had a nation, Barbados is so small, if we had a nation full of writers, we would collapse. So we don't necessarily need more writers. We just need support, really true support for them. And for the publishing. It's the publishing, actually.
Okay. Yeah. What exactly is publishing now, Linda? I'm glad that you mentioned that. So we've spoken about the words that had you guys maybe perhaps a little bit disturbed. I was here trying to look for it, but I can't find it on this because I'm doing other stuff here. This here can't take too much work, right? So, but publishing, what exactly is publishing? We spoke a few months ago. I told you I have some stuff. I've written it. So say I'm an artist. Have some stuff and I've had it written. What do I have to do when I come to you as a publisher and I tell you I would like to publish? No, I will tell you. Perhaps what I told you. I wrote this. What can I do with it from here?
Okay, well, for me, publishing takes on so many different forms. You can publish in so many different ways. And my advice to writers who come to me is say, well, first you got to test drive what you've written before you come to me and say you want a book out in the next 5 minutes, because writers do that. They say, I want to bring this book out in the next 5 minutes. I say, well, how have you test driven your work? Who have you shared it with? What audiences have you shared pieces of it with? What competitions have you entered? What journals?
Now I'm seeing what I did wrong.
What journals have published? Like, say you've got a whole collection. You've got 30 or 50 fabulous poems, or you think they're fabulous. What 3 have you taken and submitted to a competition or a journal to see how they fly out there?
Okay.
Right? Beyond your own friend group. Yeah. So there is that, and once you have honed, maybe those 50 poems just come down to 20 in the end, What do you do with those after? Do you try to get yourself an agent, a publisher, a book deal? Do you self-publish yourself? There are so many options. My Arts Etc. partner, Robert Sanderford, and we are still in the midst of a project we're working on called For Love of Barbados.
Okay.
And it's a storytelling and publishing project. And we were able to publish the work. We simply asked Barbadians how they feel about this land that we call home. And the publishing took form of performance,
Okay.
the creation of little zines, little mini magazines, right? Each story had its own individual mini magazine.
Okay.
And those zines were displayed as a visual exhibition. That was also publishing. We're also going to do it digitally, right? If you read and I want to hear your work too, Tony. I want to hear you read your work. You read your work to me live in this setting. That is publishing.
You put her up to this. You put her up to this.
James is innocent.
Yeah, right, innocent.
But but it's true. What we're doing here today, you read a piece, I read a piece, that is also publishing.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you very much, I think. Thank you very much, I think. But listen, though. So I have a little bit more clarification. It's not just about writing and saying, okay, these are really good because I feel in myself right now. Could you print these and give me a book? It's not
about,
just that.
it's about stepping back from your own work as well. Having your writer's armor on so that you can receive constructive, and I do mean constructive feedback. And, you offload a little of your ego so you can say, yeah, I need to lose that poem or that line and then move forward. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't take this like when the average man says to me, you got a strange way of expressing yourself though. But we like you, but you talk funny. Things like that, right?
No, not even like that. Listen, I have read some of
I can deal
Tony's
with it.
work.
I can deal with
I've
it.
read some of Tony's work, and she has a really unusual way of expressing herself.
There it is again.
Right? But that's a thing of beauty. So Robert and I, we love that. We love difference.
Okay, cool.
Right?
Okay.
Yes.
She sounds like she means it. All right, cool, man. Nothing about me. What we want to do right now is we want to invite Linda to perform for us here on The Chill. And it looks like it's going to be a very interesting performance because my producer, my cameraman, and my producer, they're both going to be performing with you this afternoon. It looks like I saw something. What's the first piece that we're going to listen to?
Oh, we're going to go with a piece that was inspired by, going into schools and listening to children, but also my love of the environment and my complete love, respect, admiration for that thing we call West Indies cricket.
Okay.
But way back when, in the golden era, okay.
Did Linda turn her back on cricket, West Indies cricket? Era?
No, not really. I don't understand the first thing about cricket, but I love it in my heart. I'm a West Indies supporter in my spirit, even though I don't understand the game, and that has not stopped me from writing about it.
Okay.
Good.
Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. All right, cool. So, does this piece require rhythm?
Yes, it can have a little rhythm in the back, and there's
what kind of rhythm are we talking about here? What kind of rhythm? What are you feeling? What are you feeling here? I pulled the music right down.
Yes.
For those of you just joining us, we have our very, very special guest. I am telling you, completely, I am off the chain here with Linda M. Deane, the Summer Storyteller. I've heard so much about her. Linda and I have interacted a lot. We have worked together before, but I did not understand what I was doing. I'd be very honest about that. But we have her here today. What is your first piece, you said?
Yes. Omalaru is bowling a tall cricket tail. Right? And it's a piece of, I'd have to say it's a piece of new folklore. New folklore. New folklore.
Yeah. So what kind of music are you looking for this? for this
Just a
one.
little. I don't know if James could drum a little
Yeah.
8, a little
eight.
or a little 6/8 behind
Yeah.
me, or whatever he feels to.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna leap straight into it.
Yeah.
Shall I go?
Yeah. Cause you got rhythm right here, B.
Okay.
They got you covered. You can hear it.
I can hear it.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. Omalaru is bowling a tall cricket tail. Clap hands. Open mouth. One tall tail jump out. Is that you, gentle listener, that I see, sitting on the edge of your seat? Eyes like breadfruit, big and bright, and your ear like elephant, open wide. Let me ask you a question quick, and I swear to you is not a trick. You see the sun? Sun sees you. You see the moon? Moon sees you too. But you ever look up in the sky and see all two there at the same time? One like a guest that arrived too soon, the other like he ain't got no home to go to. Well, when that happens, it means one thing. Cosmic cricket match in swing. And if nighttime start, but day won't end, then Omalaru is bowling, my friend. Omo who? I hear you say? Patience, listener. I'll explain. This Omalaru, with the power to keep both sun and moon from going to sleep, was just a boy of about 10 or 11, 1,000 years old, and tall as the heavens, youngest son of the god of the sky, could hurdle the ocean with one small stride. Planets and clouds were his football posts. Man, he'd score some heavenly goals, throw thunderbolts like javelin, or sprint round earth and make it spin, though he didn't do that very much, being kind and considerate. A gentle giant, you might say, except when it came to his favorite game. Prince Omalaru, demolisher of wickets, fierce, ferocious, demon of cricket. As much as 3 + 3 is 2, I swear that all I say is true. With a dancer's grace, he was quicker and smarter than a boss stick licker. Omo single-handedly disposed of all opposing teams, would start his run-up in the Milky Way, arms and legs like a runaway train, light-speed delivery, anti-gravity spin, or slow like the bullets in a Matrix film. Rockets would hover in mid-flight to witness the bowling superfine. Clouds would gather but forget to rain, and hurricane never ever stop play. Asteroids, shooting stars, black holes would rush to see the Sky Prince bowl, and our two friends, the sun and the moon, would stop what they were doing too. Sunbeam, moonbeam, time to get rolling. Not right now, Omalaru bowling. I'm gonna stop it there. But basically, it is an exploration of cricket and what might be happening when you see the sun and the moon in the sky at the same time, and the colors in the sky. Sunsets are busy.
I got to be in the audience for the next performance. I'm telling you something. Ain't nothing like a sweet story to just take you from where you are. Thank you very much to our producer, our photographer, our advisor, our mentor, our percussionist.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
I would love to do that. The whole thing with the two y'all.
Yes. Yeah, it can
Right,
happen.
sometime.
It can happen, right, Mr. Producer, man? Can it happen, man? Yeah, he said, yeah, we got him on camera. So it's going to happen. That's right. Linda, wow. I am inspired.
You're inspired.
Yes. Can we have another one, please?
Another poem.
We want another one. But listen, before we do that, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. So get this. We did a promo. I suspect we're going to run over a little time today. It's my show. I could do it if I please. That's what I have to say. Unless, of course, my producer decide to hands up and say, all right, fire you up. But this week, we did a little promo because we were, as I said, super excited that Linda was coming onto the chill with us today. And we used a piece of music that I suspect. She said the promo was real hard, right? The promo was not all that hard.
I loved
I
it.
feel the music is what Linda. So we're going to play it for you. And surprise, surprise, you loved it. It's by Alverno del Congo, the daddy
of Onika.
of Onika. That's
Yellow
right.
Moon, Black
That's
Clay
right.
Soil.
Yeah.
Yeah, drum queen of Barbados.
That's what's up. James, thank you. Next one, Linda. Next one. We can't enjoy it. We can't enjoy it that much.
Next one to read. The mood of the next one is, hold on. I want to do Cordy, Look at Life. That's another one that's inspired my children. Yeah, so every time I say Cordy, Look at Life, let me tell you, you could do Shake the Shack Shack.
Go and visit the old witch doctor, the master of Congos.
It's fun. It doesn't necessarily have a rhythm going all the way through. But if there's like, I think it's about 3 times I say
Lord, I feel like I go with crazy. That is my country. Anything that the master tell me, I can do 'cause I want to learn.
You ever see a schoolboy pay another schoolboy to read? Let me tell you. Oh, Cordy, Look at Life, let me tell you. It happened right in front of this. What does it happen?
Right. So we were here trying to plan and make sure that we have everything Chris and Copa set it for you guys. I have some questions though, Linda. You guys have some performances coming up. I'm sorry. You guys have some performances coming up. We mentioned them very briefly earlier. You're trying to figure out what just happened there, right? Yeah. I got 2 songs on one track. I was looking for it in the wrong place. But yes, Ola Ile is going to be part of this whole Heritage Month of celebrations.
Right.
And you and our poets, of which we have at least 3.
3?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
You and our poet laureate.
Yes.
And
we have plenty enough poets.
Okay, I just trying to see how she look at
Plenty
me.
enough.
You can't.
Plenty enough.
I was trying to be sarcastic, you woman. Right. Tell us about your experience this Heritage Month, what you are going to be doing, because you are part of the literary community and now you are part of Bajan Rhythm.
Yes.
Yes.
I just love the way the boundaries blur. It's a beautiful, coming together of communities. I really love it. So my word people, me as a drum person now, there's this blend and it's this magical border. Yes, it is Heritage Month, as I mentioned before. And, we were talking about the minister's statements. And what I want to do is invite him on board the Bridgetown Literary Bus Tour. Right? So if there's anybody out there who feels, we don't have any writers, or who are our writers? We don't know who our writers are. We don't know what the literary canon is. the Bridgetown Literary Bus Tours, which were founded by Esther Phillips, and I've got a story about her too in relation to the two y'all.
Oh, Lordy.
Esther Phillips, who is now the Poet Laureate of Barbados, Robert Edison Sanderford, my business partner from Arts Etc., and myself, the three of us, we founded these tours, must be close to 10 years ago. You hop on a bus, you take a tour of Bridgetown and her garrison, and there's tour guides, of course, but the tour guides, in addition to the ones that you can see, are the writers of Barbados. So you stop by Heroes Square and you hear a poem about Heroes Square. You go down by Cheapside Market and you might hear Gabby, Gabby's Bridgetown. Go up Tudor Street and you hear a poem, an ode to a Tudor Street shop girl, right? We pass by Kamau Brathwaite's birthplace. We go down on the beach to hear a poem, about the sea, We go up to the garrison, we hear Esther's poem, Bless, that's set at the garrison. So you get to experience Bridgetown and her garrison in a completely different way. And the nation's writers are the tour guides. And I want to invite the minister on board. I think he would have fun. And
you feel like you got enough space on the bus for Hido?
Oh, we might have to put him on the roof, but we'll make room. Might make room for him because I think then he would be able to see. Well, yes, these are the writers who are creating.
Yes,
these are the writers that maybe that he needs to collab with, right, and be aware of. And the other thing I want to mention, going back to Arts Etc., is that for the past almost 15 years, every year, we put out 12 titles of Barbadian books. And I'm no good at maths. I don't have my calculator.
That's
here.
a lot.
15 years worth of 12 titles each equals, right? So that's a lot of Bajan books.
Oh, I thought she was going to ask me to do the maths because that ain't going to happen here. But yeah, that's a lot of work.
Right?
That is a lot of work.
The work is there. And some of that work is featured on the tours too.
Excellent, excellent.
The Bajan books are on our website, artsetc.barbados.com, which is about to relaunch, and look really nice and splashy.
And it's not Arts Etc. We just know that we use ETC for Etc. You need to because my brother there, I know he looks smart and everything. They got one or two people in this chat room, right? That is going to embarrass us all.
Arts
so please,
Etc. Yeah,
ARTSETC. That is
Barbados.com.
That is all, Neil. Yes. You don't have to type in the whole etc. Okay?
It's the ETC.
Good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So we have some more information. Like, I'm one of those people who's been hearing about these tours, but I was never quite sure what it was all about. Yeah. And life never allowed me to, go out and investigate it. But I know the body that started.
Right. And the beautiful thing is that, we have surprises, people leaping on and off the bus to bring you these words. And I won't give too much away, but Winston Farrell is part of the experience.
Winston Farrell is part of the experience. Hey, Farrell, how you doing, man? Tell me about the 21st now. This Sunday, the 21st with Ola Ile.
Yes, so that's Father's Day. And the tours will be part. Yeah, the tours will be part of the Heritage Month Antiques. There's an antiques fair all day in Golden Square, right? Beautiful. You get your Barbadian furniture and antiques and ornaments, wonderful things. And the tour is part of that event.
Nice.
So you can go online, get your tickets. The bus leaves at 2. We do our tour of Bridgetown and it's in Firons.
That's right.
And then when the bus returns, Ola Ile, Barbados' first all-female drum group, will be there to welcome you back from your tour.
That's how it
of
works.
Bridgetown.
Y'all get a handle on that behavior yet? Because I was at a performance by Ola Ile, right? And the behavior. Some people will call it enthusiasm. Some people will call it, loud and thing. But the behavior, they ain't quiet.
No, we ain't quiet. Once those drums start.
And their lead drummer, that lady Onika, or the drum queen, or Yellow Moon.
Yes.
No behavior.
We be feeding off her.
Excellent. Yes, indeed.
Beautiful.
So looking forward to that. You want to check them out if you guys are interested in being a female drummer. Of course, you have to be female. That would help.
There was a drum school, and all can come to the drum school as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you can always check them out. What are you laughing at, James? You don't want to be part of that, right? But the skirt thing got you, right? The skirt thing got you. It's all good. He says he's running with his skirts. Linda, oh, that's enough gaffing. I'm ready for another piece.
Yeah, and I just want to give a nod to our tutor, one of our tutors. James is one of our tutors. So we've learned so much from you, James. So there you
Whatever.
go. There you
Whatever.
go.
Whatever, man. But yes, what we're going to take a listen to this next one. Cordy,
look at life. Let me tell you. And it's inspired by some time, 10 weeks I spent at Parkinson Secondary School.
Okay. Big up Parkinson.
Yes. You ever see a schoolboy pay another schoolboy to read? Well, let me tell you. Cordy, look at life. It happened right in front of me. I did one of them double takes, rubbed my eyes and shook my head like they do in cartoons and comic books. You ever see light? How it filters from that schoolboy as he fishes in his pocket for a $2 note, so the next boy might read, somewhat reluctantly, something a poet wrote? Something fun, filled with food, dialogue, and dialect. You ever see that reluctant boy tech that Barbados $2 and bring the whole thing alive with borrowed accent? Well, Cordy, let me tell you, look at life. I have. You ever see classroom walls just fade away? All the prisoner pupils escape? The fidgeters, the desk draggers, the chair scrapers and the laggers, the always laters, the please miss, I need some water, perpetual bathroom breakers, the take a snoozers, textbook clatterers, back row chatterers, rude girls and bad boys, self-tagged minorities, making most of the noise. You ever see all that replaced by a rush to be the next in line to read? Cordy, look at life, let me tell you, I have. You ever see the speed it takes for light to flood a room, illuminate a whole mislabeled class of non-readers, of I ain't interested, don't wanna be here, don't wanna write, drop of a hat fighters, light bulbs flickering and flickering on like memes and emojis over heads, the eyes with the stars in them? You ever see a rainbow inside a classroom, alive, just glowing before your doubting eyes? You ever see a John Redmond Bavell utilized so? Well, I have. Let me tell you, Cordy, look at life. I have.
Wow. The woman took me straight to Parkinson schoolyard. Would not tell you a lie. Linda.
I enjoyed my time there.
We want you back, yes?
Yeah, I did.
Work, which means you would have done some work with Randy. I cannot. Last night I was trying to remember. James, what's Randy's last name again?
Oh.
Randy Eastman. That's right.
I'm not sure, but
remember?
these were third formers.
Okay, no. This was not a student. He is now. I don't know, boy. He's a very important man in Barbados right now. I am a little bit embarrassed. I have to do my research. Mm-hmm. Randy, if you are watching, please do not penalize me. I am still your elder.
No, it was a great experience, and what really made me feel warm inside is that these were boys.
Okay.
Whose imaginations were captured by this particular poem.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And it was a poem by a Jamaican poet called Valerie Bloom, and it was about a chicken dinner. It's called Chicken Dinner.
Okay.
And it was about food.
Mm-hmm.
One of the boys read it in a Jamaican accent, and it just captured everybody's imagination. And there was a queue of boys lining up to read the poem and other poems. And I said, oh gosh, thank God. My job as a tutor was made so much easier by this poem.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
So, is it difficult to get kids to do any reading nowadays? I remember being punished as a child, mother. I'm talking about you. Yeah. When you're naughty, they take your books away. That's what it was for me. When I was what I was,
Yeah.
my mother
So
would
Tony,
take my books away.
when you were naughty, so your books were taken away as punishment.
As punishment.
I think-
Like I was always in a book. I was listening if it had words, it read straight.
So you know that is counter to how things would be. You know, you're in trouble. Go in your room and read a book.
No,
right?
my
So this is the reverse.
my mother picked up on that early.
That's
early.
a beautiful thing.
She picked up on that early. If I vex with you, I go and hide myself in a book. I don't need you. I got words, boss. Right? But nowadays, I find it's very difficult to get people to sit down and read.
Yeah. Everything is digital. There's so many other distractions. Children are like the school children now. So if you're at primary school right now, and I guess secondary as well, you're being raised by parents who did not read, who weren't read to, as a matter of course, and who did not read to these same children. So we got to find a way of breaking that cycle. And the Summer Storyteller goes into schools and will read to children. So, you know, there's some schools that have approached me, and if the children are having a difficulty with the set text, I will go in and read the set text to them and get them to write from their point of view about that set text. So kind of gently break down the barriers, right? Gently break down the barriers. They get to experience the book in a different way, get to create art around the book. And you got to do that.
Now, I remember being at school, at secondary school, and I remember sometimes some of the literature that we would get. I'm not just talking about English literature. I'm talking about like some of the history books. I used to be looking and saying, you know, an avid reader, but that story.
Oh my goodness. There's a school not far from here. What is it called? Leicester Vaughan.
Yeah.
And this is way back. This is before COVID, way before COVID. I went in there and they were reading, what's that? They were reading a Western, an American book. I think it was called Shane, but I'm not sure. And they were having, these class twos, they were having difficulty with it. And I had to read the book in a hurry so I could, you know, interact with them on it. And it basically is a soap opera. And once I told them, this story is a soap opera. You all watch Days of Our Lives or whatever the soap opera of the time was. It was a serious soap opera. The book really was. It was just set in America, maybe 100 years ago, but it was a juicy soap opera. And once they could relate to the book that way, they said, Again, the lights went on over their heads.
A soap opera in school.
In school. But it was just disguised as a CXC text, right? And I think because it comes with these labels and it's a book, you know, actually hardcover, we put up the barriers. But if you can get somebody to bring it alive for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. For real. If you have somebody else that can find a different way to give you a little insight into the story and get you started. Yeah, they tried that with me in several areas. I remember misunderstanding that Mills and Boone and National Geographic. Like people was looking at me different because it's National Geographic. I always gravitated towards the Mills and Boone, right?
Yes.
Them kind of stories.
I went through my Mills and Boone.
Yeah, what else have you got for us? What else have you got for us today? Because I don't mind you and the whole Mills and Boone talk. You write a whole song named Still Here. A real moody, lovey-dovey song.
That came about from listening to too much Nina Simone. And
what did you just say?
That Still There song that we played.
Too much Nina Simone.
If there's such a thing.
Oh,
can you listen to too much Nina Simone?
I don't think so.
Okay, so listening to Nina Simone and Jeff Buckley,
That's
and
all.
the song came out.
That's all.
That's all.
I didn't really understand the too much Nina Simone vibe. Sorry, that's one of my favorite artists. Let me see if I can find something for you guys to listen to while this young lady and I get her next piece sorted out. I'm going to play a song that I'm sure no one has ever heard before on this show. Absolutely, never heard this one. I'm sure.
Birds flying high, you know how.
You think they've ever heard this one, James?
Sun in the sky, you know how I feel.
Look at her face. Look at her face. Look.
Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day.
The mic is
It's a
on.
new life
No,
for
no, no, go
me.
ahead, sing.
Yeah, it's a new
This is a chill.
It's a new day. It's a new life for me. Ooh, and I'm feeling good. Hey. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. Stars, when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
My afternoon.
I made your afternoon.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we do here on the chill. Don't ever doubt it. I am so happy that you came this afternoon. This has been such an education. You have another piece for us, and Linda Deane, or Linda M. Deane, our resident storyteller for now, just for now, our summer storyteller. She is a risk taker. She lives life on the edge. Huh? So she brought in this cute little thing here. It's called a tongue drum, and I'm taking her word for it, because I believe I've seen these online. We've seen these online, but I've never had the opportunity to touch one before, and it's delicious.
It is delicious. Right. That's my early birthday present to self.
I don't know what I'm doing, but she decides, yeah, her game, play it. So I can play it.
Okay.
And she's gonna perform.
Right.
Which one is this?
This is Own Way Skin, the skin I'm in.
Own Way Skin, the skin I'm in.
Okay. While you sorting out you swatches, I digging, having learned to dig the skin I'm in. Skin that is brown, sugar, cinnamon, cayenne swirl, skin that is chocolate. And yeah, you're right. It ain't racist when I say it the way I say it. I am 100% certain, sure, I am next kin to Grenada. Her cacao trees planted next door by chance to a Julie mango. I am butter smooth, layered, hot, contoured as nutmeg, ginger root. I dance with the sun and still be a tall glass of Mauby, or a cup of cooling tea, brewed perfectly. If you please, I am rich as earth after rainfall quench it, more vibrant than any crayon, paint, or color palette invented. My skin twins with my mother's, my daughter's, their favorite earrings. I am golden, like this coral island without the sargasm. My skin is an own wayish state, a pulsing occupier of space, outer and interior. I am cloud indigo, tie-dyed across a bursting sky, stars, moonlight, singing, midnight, a magic ocean of blues. I am that poem. Yeah, that poem by Langston Hughes. Yeah, and I am that poem too, where Lucille Clifton be talking about ourselves, our sisters, our babies, our hair, our skin that is suspense mystery, that's only half telling the tales pun the family tree. This skin is its own spin of history, declaration, reparation, its own emancipation, anchor doomant day decoration. My skin is me song, is new psalm. Each morn sung from Kamal's pen to page, to me. I might not always love each and everything about it, nor is everyone ready to endorse or dig these hues. But see me and this skin, this casing and the soul within, I love it. Love the skin I'm in, and so will you, and so will you, and so will you. And me too, learn to love mine, and thine own too. Beautiful.
Yeah, she gambled and she got away with it. Yes. Very, 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 very compelling, Linda.
Thank you. There's a story behind that one. There's a story behind that.
Well, you gotta tell us about it.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a link to the schools yet again. Going into primary schools especially. I get the children to create selfies, and by selfies I mean a self-portrait.
Okay.
So visual art, so a piece of art, they draw themselves, and then they write about themselves, and the two combined become the selfie. And I went into too many primary schools and encountered too many little dark-skinned black girls who would portray themselves with the blonde hair and the blue eyes and refuse to use the brown crayon to color their skin.
What?
And it broke my heart.
You mean here in Barbados?
In Barbados.
What?
And I'm looking for beautiful self-portraits from them, and they say no. These are little girls who might have been bullied, called names because of this is all colorism, the shade of their skin. And in the end, I said, well, no, I can't have this. I have to find a way to counter it. So I remember, I have a big tray of things on it. Maybe even this brown bangle that I wear, I love so much. I took in Barbados sugar. I took in nutmeg, cinnamon, mauby, right? I took in mauby. I have a little brown ornamental turtle that is made from a certain kind of
brown
wood.
Is beautiful.
Right? All these things on the tray, and I called the children around the tray and said, relate each item to yourself, to your skin. And we ended up with a spoken declaration of how beautiful we were. And once they got their heads around it, and I think there was just one little girl who was the holdout, still refused to color in her skin, but they came away with some beautiful words, and that poem then came out of that experience of interacting with them.
Wow, serious stories, boy. I told y'all, we call this the Chill Radio Show. We come here to chill, but we keep it very, very real, and we stay very aware of our community. So these stories, you're going to be getting a lot more of these. Now, Linda, you mentioned earlier, if I don't bring it up, I will be called all sorts of funny words. And if I don't do a piece this afternoon, they're gonna talk. The people gonna talk. I am not watching what's going on in the chat right now, but the people gonna talk, right? And Michelle Randolph Whitney is loving the skin she's in. Oh, sorry, she meant she loves your poem. I think she loves her skin too.
She loves her skin too.
Yes. And somebody in here says Nina, which means that you got a sister in the chat. So there's Kimisha, there's Kimish, Greetings to the chill community. Welcome. And somebody says, welcome back to Foundation Groove. So it looks like the people were missing you, Mr. Foundation Groove man, sir. The man with the D in between the James and the level. So I want to do a piece. I don't know if anybody can assist me in that. I will do a piece. I could do a piece. Why are you looking at me like I'm an alien?
Is this one of
Linda?
the pieces that you sent to me?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. And I haven't practiced for a while. I haven't done anything for a while.
I want to hear
so
it.
don't look at me with no judgment in your eyes, okay?
Only love.
I got hope
Only
that I
love.
could remember all of my words too. I know which one to do. No, boy, I can't. I can hardly walk and chew gum at the same time. How you gonna play drums and talk? Come on, guys. I want to do something that is not going to make Linda get up and run away from here. What do you suggest? What do you suggest? I can do. And I don't have my cell phone. My cell phone is a camera. Okay, let me see if I can remember. I can probably do. Everybody needs to free up. Because that's more like a songy thing. Susan would probably throw that back at me if she asks for a song. All right, cool. It goes, this one is called Everybody. Well, I don't have a title for it yet. But it's about everybody freeing up and relaxing and being themselves. I chose that in case I was put on the spot today, because that is what this whole thing that we're doing is about. Yeah, no, try not to have too many restraints. But a man got to be free in his own head to be able to enjoy that freedom, right? Right? Correct. Okay, so I'm just gonna start, and it goes like this. Everybody's got to free up at some time. A cellular relax or a molecular lime. Loose collar, MIA, or bad boy for a day. Good for nothing and no one but you. I say have some fun. Break the hinge. Get away from the grind. Ain't nothing wrong with a little unwind. Smell the sun and taste the wind, man. Clear your mind, yeah. Everything is all right with a good unwind. See, man's got to be free to be free, to just be allowed to find his own tranquility. Let the spirits travel peacefully so we can all make sense of this reality. Everybody's got a need to get high. Come on, grab your religion and let's get high. In a quiet focus to meditate or to reason among us or even to ruminate. We make our own atmosphere, no matter where, to partake. All parts gotta give. And we could meet somewhere in our own atmosphere, no matter where. All you gotta do is meet me there. Sure, I take a hit now and then, man, but don't judge me, my friend. See, straight, you prefer me like this. I too prefer you after whatever you do. I don't care how you get your bliss, because every man has got to be free to just be allowed to find his own tranquility. Let the spirits travel peacefully so we can all make sense of this reality. Everybody needs to have a place to run to. A private space, not for everyone. There you are hovering slowly all over it all, observing life, and that is where everything falls into its space, each note clear and smooth. And this is where I forgot the entire rest of the poem. It's all good though.
It's all good.
It's all good. I don't have it in front of me, but that's basically what it is. Yeah.
That's what. So many thoughts just springing off my head. First of all, you were doing that from the heart, from the head and from the heart, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but I have my words in front of me. Are you familiar with a poet, Black American poet called Jane Cortez? She's passed now.
No.
She has a piece called Find Your Voice and Use Your Voice. Once you use your voice, you find it. You have to use your voice in order to find it. Once you find it, you use it. There's parts of what you just did that remind me of that. It's like an affirmation.
Okay.
Right? Just being yourself.
Mm-hmm. Well, I tell you what.
And I love, yeah.
No, I cut across you because I was trying to shut
Yeah.
her little Taiwanese woman. But, right. But I tell you what, I'm noticing a difference or I should say I'm coming to a clearer understanding. Some of us write because we have to get this stuff out of our heads. That I don't know how many of you out there write, but that I know was my salvation. That is the thing that stopped me from being so scary. Real thing. If I did not,
she's scary.
yeah. If I had not done that, Linda, honestly, like, if I had not done that, I swear I'd have probably killed somebody. Yeah, but so I had to make sure that I get certain things out, and this is one of those things. I think that if you keep saying you want this, you keep saying you want to be free, but you out here gotta be right.
Yeah, it has to
Out
be
here
right.
gotta be right.
And what I like, I know when I have not written enough or for a long time, I start to feel not like myself.
Yeah.
Right? So the writing is key for me, but also goes in hand with the dance. So I have to get up and dance, right? And add the drum to that now.
She
So
should have
I
never told me so.
So I feel good when I drum. I feel great when I dance, you know? But the writing is what sustains me. The writing is really but the three of them like interweave like this.
Okay.
But that was cool.
Yeah?
That was yay.
I've done it better with no one around. I do it quite often. With no one around, I'm good. I just, I know that you're always going to put me on the spot. I knew this would happen. Anyhow, it's all good. Linda, it is now 7 minutes after 5 o'clock.
You guys run over.
We have run over. It's okay. It's okay. It's our time, Linda. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, when we late, when I can't have me name, right? But this is the Chill Radio Show, and I'm telling you guys, expect a lot more of this. We're going to be having our poets, our artists coming through. Linda has blessed us. I cannot. There are no words for me to tell her how grateful and how excited and how happy we are to have her here. What we're doing here is breaking ground for us, for in our experience. This is something new for me anyway. Mr. Lovell has had years of doing what he does and doing it with excellence. But I'm.
And it's beautifully named. I mean, we're in the open, right? The breeze is coming through. And it's so aptly titled because I feel really chill.
Yeah.
I feel really, really, really
Another
chill.
one of them things that I had to hold on to because I told myself we ain't doing nothing else, so do this, you know what I mean? Yeah. And hopefully people will come on board and be able to be inspired by, poets such as yourself. No, we spoke about other poets. I wouldn't say that you're an elder yet, because we did together. We ain't elders yet.
Yeah.
We just, some people just younger, right?
Some people just younger.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right, don't get twisted. Right. Who are some of the other poets out there or speakers out there that you have noticed, some of the younger ones?
Right. Barbadian.
Yes.
Right. Well, there are many, and we do try to collaborate. I'm a strong believer in, this side of the fence, meeting this side of the fence, younger, the elders, collaborating with the youngers. Cindy Celeste, right? Well, I feel she's a future laureate.
Okay.
I really do. I admire her greatly, her capacity. She has a different kind of brain, right?
That has been clear from the outset.
Yeah, the words, she's the music, the combination with the music as well. So I really admire her. Was it last Saturday or the Saturday before at the launch of Heritage Month? Akeem Chandler Prescott, Stone with Cupid.
Right.
He presented a piece. What was it called? Oh, I can't remember what it was called. But it was very clever. I had to tell him it was very clever, but it was more cool than it was clever. But it was very clever. So yes.
So that's Cindy Celeste, Stone with Cupid.
Right. And his themes are actually quite traditional. Might be young and he's doing that whole spoken word style, but his themes are traditional. He's a page poet as far as I'm concerned. some of my contemporaries who are doing brilliant work in terms of poets. I'm talking poets. Kerry Belgrave, right, who it really draws heavily on nature and the environment.
Speaking to the mic, ma'am.
Yes, Kerry Belgrave. He sees Barbados differently. Barbados as a landscape, you know, environmental, spiritual, and so forth. My own mentor is, of course, Esther Phillips here, and there are so many more. Jacinth Howard, who teaches up at UE. She is, you know, she has a book called Mother Island. Jacinth, I hope I have that right.
Okay.
But mother and island, the whole metaphor, right? There are many of us out there, and we bounce off each other, and we are doing. I think we are all in the trenches in different ways doing the work, right? And once you get started, I mentioned 4. There's so many more.
Yeah,
right?
I was just here saying to myself, she called 4 already. They got enough for you.
Plenty enough.
Right,
I want to. You just signal Yvonne Weeks, who's the chair of the Frank Collymore Literary Committee, right?
That's where she is.
generous.
That's where she is,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
We don't get out too often, but I think Ms. Weeks was somebody that my producer, that it got so real funny, you know. Not that you ever had a relationship with, but you know, y'all know each other, and her name comes up often. We've been trying to figure out.
She's a mentor to many, and because she is stage, she's a theatre
We've been trying to figure out where she was.
I do want to shout out. Yeah, that's right. So DJ and Empress, I want to shout them out because they're doing spectacular work too as storytellers. The poets here, but as key storytellers, and also Adrian Green, because he is a mentor, and his group 4G, these 4 young spoken word artists.
Yes, boy.
Right. So Robert and I have our eyes on them.
This is with Negus Knots and
you've got
Timon Howard, Malachi. She was how I trying to understand though, real thing. How Adrian Green get to put all 4 of them together, be?
And I'm going to use the word wordology, serious wordology going those 4 young men.
Right, and you were talking about crossing borders between disciplines, I guess. How are you guys with the playwrights?
The playwrights, yes. Well, as I said, Yvonne is a playwright as well. Farrell is as well. We're hoping to. He's a colleague, a dear friend and a colleague. And in reading his work, I realized, theme-wise, word-wise, idea-wise, the love of jazz as well. So our boundaries blur.
Okay.
But we hope to be working with him on something for stage.
Okay, nice. Before we go, guys, we have to because I suspect that certain people are gonna be looking to down tools soon, right? He probably gonna hear things like, "Don't get carried away." You know, right? So I want to remind people of the 2026 folk concert. I saw the NCF post this here recently. Folk concert, the story of 3 women across time. They're looking for people to perform. They're looking for players.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So they're looking for Agnes, Vern, Elsie, Bruce, Clarice, and Joe. I know every one of them. But they're also looking for the rum shop voices, the vendors, the workers, the rioters, the townspeople. And they've got auditions that they're going to be holding on Monday, June the 8th at 5 p.m. This play, the playwright is Michelle Hinkson Cox.
Okay.
Right. That's why I asked how you guys, if you guys ever cross boundaries, if you guys ever cross, blur those lines. The NCF and GIS websites, that's where you guys can go and get that information. I believe that we have done everything that we came here to do. You have one more piece for us?
You got time for one more piece?
I mean, if I tell you the time is ours. The only boss about here is the Rasta man. Hello. Yes, guys, thank you again for joining us and staying with us here on The Chill. It's a different kind of show. Today we spent a lot of time with Linda M. Deane, the Summer Storyteller. I'm not sure. How soon are you going to be at the stage again? Or you haven't?
Maybe later in the year.
Later in the
Because you know
year.
how Noel is, you know.
I don't know how Noel is.
You
I
blink,
don't
you
include me in
blink
that.
and you find yourself on a
On the
bill.
stage again.
Yes. Right.
Shout outs to David Curtin and Noel Curtin.
two of
With
them.
each word
Oi.
that you say, I think of another song for us to go out with. But I know I'm going to play what we used last week as our chill to this.
Okay.
I feel you're
I'm
going to enjoy that.
Yeah.
But we are going to take a listen to your final piece. Which one are you going to do?
Okay, I'm going to spring this on. It's called 4 o'clock sharp.
4 o'clock sharp.
4 o'clock sharp. And it's only short.
Uh-huh.
And it is from The Firefly Dreams and Other Quirks of Light.
Where can we get this book from?
It should be at the museum. It's available from Robert and myself and somewhere else, but I can't remember where.
She's amazing. This is a beautiful woman. I tell you what we are going to do is we're going to make sure and leave all of these the answers to our questions. Can it be ordered on there?
You could, yeah, through the website
Okay.
as well, right?
Right.
There's
We're
a
going to leave
contact.
all of that information for you guys in the description below.
Okay.
And after Linda performs this piece for us, she reads this piece for us, what we're going to do is, because she about this dance out thing, so I guess we got dance too this evening. So we're going to go out to a very special song. One we played last week. She looking at me funny again, right? Yeah, I could feel her looking at me funny. Yeah. Go ahead, Linda.
Okay. And James and Tony, if you want to jump in on any piece of instrument, drum,
You
percussion,
see how she's doing, right?
Yeah. 4 o'clock sharp. 4 o'clock sharp. Short shocks of rain slice the sunlight to quicksilver. Shards of crystal, cut and uncut diamonds falling. Breadfruit leaves are sparkling spars for sparrows. Blackbirds sip and dip. Gleaming sun also dips. We watch it, diving, leaving dusk in its wake. And what is dusk? But light, weary with the day's play. Fowl cocks heading home, ruffled silhouettes settling in the mango tree and pear. Plumage, foliage disappear like magic into pitch. Flickering street lamp, you serve no purpose here. Leave it to the moon and the fireflies. Here? Yep, that's it. Told you it was short and sweet.
Yeah, very short, very sweet. And what's even sweeter is we get to say thank you guys for joining us this week. And I'm here in this acrobatic position, but it's all good. Y'all bear with me. And y'all have a wonderful week. Again, if you missed anything, you can check back in during the week. We'll have it nicely packaged for you. This is my final reminder as well. We're going to be having a jam session in this very exact spot right here. There will be no table. That is happening on June the 13th up here. I will be leaving information on how you could be a part of that Foundation Groove Drum Studio Jam. Yeah. And I think that's it. Thanks to FETWAB, Foods from East to West. I'm back with Healthy Conscious Lifestyles. And of course, from Molava Entertainment, record label, recording studio, and of course live music arrangement. We going to dance now.
This is Ricky.
Pick yourself up, bring your neighbor to and join this party. Yes, step into the light. It's time to free your mind and body too. I just want to tell the world, in spite of all this pain, you can be happy. Black, white, dark, light, this invitation